Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you for tuning in today. Well, we are going to be sharing a couple of ministries on the show today that are new to us on the show. Some of you watching may be familiar with them, but we want to really show you what things are going on here in the community, and today is going to be one of those shows. In just a moment, we're going to talk to an organization and ministry called Isaiah Village. Don't you love that name? Literally, an incredible vision this ministry has. To reach families and individuals that are dealing with disabilities. But also, a little bit later, we're going to introduce you to a local church here that is doing all kinds of community work. Wow, I'm so impressed with them. Liberty Worship Center in Largo. And we will get with them a little bit, so stay tuned for the whole show. But we're going to start with Isaiah Village. And with me today, we have the co-founder, president, and managing director, all three titles, Levina Ward. Yes. Thank you so much. It's Levina Ward RN. So you even have another one.
I do.
Yeah, you bring the medical side to this as well. Along with you is your vice president, director, and caregiver groups director, Linda Santana Arroyo. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
For coming, both of you ladies. First of all, for our viewers that don't know, what is Isaiah Village? And it's a ministry tailored to disabilities. And what are we talking about, kinds of disabilities? So tell us about that.
Sure. So we work with individuals with developmental disabilities, which covers things like autism, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, intellectual disabilities, just to name a few.
Okay, so that's quite a bit right there.
Yeah, and you'll hear us talk a lot about autism mainly because that's the one that we work with the most.
Okay, so where does, and we're going to talk to Lindy in just a moment to break it down a little bit on some of the things you do, but where does the term village come in? Because there's a specific reason you have a plan.
Well, because what happened when I was raising my son, who was 22 with autism, I did it alone. And it's scary out there, and I didn't know the direction to take having a child with autism. And so we really need a village. We need community in order to bind together to make this happen and work.
Yeah, yes. And that's a great term that actually, that really says it. Mm-hmm. But you guys, we're going to talk about too, you actually have a plan for a specific living community.
We do. That
is also the village. And Linda, if you will tell us, before we get into some of the specifics on that, what exactly do you do? What are some of the programs? There are, we mentioned earlier on Caregiver. Detail for us what you're doing, programs-wise.
Program-wise, well, Isaiah Village, as Levina mentioned, it's about supporting our community so they won't feel alone and isolated. So our community engagement is geared toward that, providing support. And we do that by various means. We partner with other organizations. We have moments where we supply food during the holidays, a holiday drive. We have community gatherings in the park where we can invite people with disabilities and their families so they could come to a safe place, a park place where they could be with other people that understand them, that support them. And we also, as you mentioned, have the caregivers group.
That's so important.
Honestly, it is. As a caregiver myself, I know the need, the reason behind having a support system. And we follow the basis on the book Rest Quest, and the book is the premise around it, and the facilitator group is to provide rest to the caregiver, physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual. As faith-based organization, we do that. We want to support holistically this community.
Yeah, and I love that you absolutely bring in the spiritual element. Well, you are doing quite a bit, and you've been doing this now for how long has Isaiah Village been?
Since January of 2021.
Okay, so you're going 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Okay, right now we're gonna take a look, because you just mentioned some of the events and some of the things that you do. We're gonna show that on screen right now in a short little video clip. Then I want to come back and talk about your future plans a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at some of the events and things that Isaiah Village does. Well, that gives you a little bit of a look, and they are out there helping families, doing some fun things. But this is one piece of what you're doing now, but you have a long-term master plan, because this is so creative, and I know our viewers can actually help you with pull this off in the future. What is the plan? You're creating an actual campus, correct? You want to.
Yes, we do. We want to have land and be able to build. People ask us how big. Well, as big as God gives us, but the bigger the better. We think in our head maybe 25 units, and we want to do single family cottages surrounded by, surrounding a community center. So everybody can have that community and come together. The people that we serve over the age of 18 need an affordable place to live, and affordable isn't always, a lot of them are on Social Security, which is only $900 something a month. So we want to create a space where they're safe, where they can be peer-to-peer, buddy with each other, have the love and acceptance that they need, and give them all the skills and any education that they need to be independent. And that would be in that community center.
Life skills, you want to teach life skills too. So you guys felt the need to do this because there are some things falling through the cracks. There's social services, there's various things out there for people to do, but you found areas of holes and things that weren't, like affordable housing, things and things to do. And you did this because you both have personal experiences navigating this with your children, correct? Tell us your story a little bit.
Well, I am the mom of 2 adult daughters. My youngest daughter is 27 years old and is intellectually disabled. And I found myself at a crossroad where I had been teaching for 34 years and I had to stop teaching to care for my daughter. And even though there are supports, more supports are needed.
Yeah.
And when I attended a caregiver group sponsored by Isaiah Village, I quickly found myself at home, at ease. And when you feel that and you connect as a parent, because you can't share your story with those that don't get you. And as soon as I connected with Isaiah Village, I knew this is family. And I wanted to support Isaiah Village, but I also wanted other caregivers, other families to also experience the same. Because our story is, we live it and we understand. We could connect with this community because this is our community.
How many times have I seen organizations and ministries rise up based on personal experience of those that started, realize that they needed something. And Lavina, you also have walked through this as well?
That's correct, yes. My son is 22 and he's high-functioning autistic.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
As 18 hit, we kind of thought, what are we going to do when we're no longer here to care for him? And it was kind of devastating to think about. It's emotional. And then, God showed us a plan, and we noticed that it wasn't just us that were going through this, and, that there's many other families out there dealing with the same thing. So we knew that being God's hands and feet, we needed to do something.
I'm in awe of you. Number one, what you all walked through and how God's had you raise children and care for them that need you so much, but also that you've seen beyond and seen how you want to help other families. So how then does this work for people that maybe are watching today? They're I'm automatically thinking of, they're listening to this caregiver. There may be a caregiver going, oh my gosh, I need an organization. I need the support. I need help. How do they connect with you? And then how can they support Isaiah Village? Because I believe you're actually fundraising for this master plan. So is it the website? What's the best way for people to connect?
Yeah, the website's great, isaiahvillage.com, or emailing me directly at lavina@isaiahvillage.com.
Okay, lavina@isaiahvillage.com. We want to make sure to have that on the screen. And then are you seeing, and just to kind of close out here, what are you seeing in terms of working with families? What's been some of the results and stories that, I'm always looking for for something that shares the impact of what you're doing with other families? Do you have a story, or what is like the average family that comes into you? What are they, what are they dealing with?
They're looking for safety and security. And that's what makes us feel that all our efforts are worthwhile, even though we are mothers, we're caregivers. But when we see that others are benefiting, and we could see that we're bringing hope to them, because we understand despair, we understand not having the answers to so many questions. But if we could provide some answers, that just makes it all worthwhile. It's all about safety, security, acceptance,
and they're
and
coming
hope.
back regular, like for the groups, for the events. You're doing some like connecting. It's becoming a family.
It's a village.
Literally,
It's
you're
a
seeing how the
village.
village is doing that. So that is a great way to build the foundation of what you want to do in the future as well. So I think that's a really important thing for our viewers that are watching and they're listening. That it is important that when they come on, that they're going to find that family. They're going to find that family dealing with it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you
So much for coming on today. And I want to encourage you watching, those of you watching, I love this ministry, and what they're doing, they're sharing the love of Christ. It's faith in action. They're getting out and meeting a community need that is there across the board, and they're sharing their own life experience. They're providing ways for connection. And if you're walking through this on your own right now, you know this, and you're a caregiver in particular, you know the struggle at times. So I want to encourage you to connect. We're going to put on screen how you can connect with Isaiah Village. And then I want you to stay tuned, because we're going to share with you another ministry coming up, a church that has branched out beyond just the church sanctuary and is doing so much in the community as well. Stay tuned for more of Bay Focus.
We want to hear from you. Is there an event happening in the Tampa Bay area, or an organization helping the local community? If you have answers, let us know. Email us at darleng@ctnonline.com. Find us online at ctnonline.com/bayfocus, or follow us on Facebook at Bayfocus TV.
Well, I hope you'll help Isaiah Village. What an incredible ministry they have. But we're going to change direction, although still very community-minded today. Very honored to have Pastor Debbie Kennedy from Liberty Worship Center with us in Largo. She is co-pastor with her husband, Ed Kennedy. They have been pastoring for over 40 years in Pinellas County and at Liberty Worship Center since 2010. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
today.
having us.
Wonderful to have you. And one of the reasons we're spotlighting Liberty Worship Center today is the community work you do. And we're going to talk about that, your outreaches, in just a moment. But before we do, I want our viewers to know a little bit about the church, and we're going to show you some footage of the church in a moment. But give us your, when you're having services, and a little bit about the church.
Okay, we have service on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. We have a Wednesday night service at 7 p.m. We worship together, then we break up in small groups, the men and the women. And then we have prayer service on Monday at 5:30 and on Thursday at 5:30, and then Friday night at 7 p.m. Prayer is our source.
Wow, my goodness, that's impressive. You don't hear that many churches doing that many opportunities to have prayer time. That's terrific. Okay, and a couple other things you do, the church, and again, we're going to go to some footage early on, but give us a short version right now before we go into the footage and explain a little bit more. You do two different things. You do something called Destiny House and Liberty Thrift Store. What are those?
Destiny House was started, we call it a recovery/discipleship program. And because of so much loss through the drugs and the alcohol and just life getting out of control, we started Destiny House to help people that are trying to get their life back on track, get over the addictions and get over the hangups and the hurts and the problems. But we call it discipleship program because we'll never overcome anything in life unless we learn to become a disciple of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Right. That's so true. And then you also have the Liberty Thrift Store, which we're going to I think the best thing to do with the thrift store, we're going to show some footage of that because that people can see.
Okay.
See, and then we'll talk about it. But for now, let's look at some footage. We're going to our director and editor Stephen went out and shot. Look at a beautiful church. Tell us what we're seeing here.
This is the worship center where we come together and praise the Lord. We pray. We interact with the families in the community. We help lead people to Jesus. We pray with them. We encourage them. We fellowship, and we try to help them grow spiritually and engage in what the Lord has. Okay. These pictures are the property that we call Destiny House, our recovery house. We have a living room and a kitchen areas. We have multiple facilities. We can hold up to 27 there. At this time, we are doing men. It just makes it easier to have just the gentlemen there. We try to make it as homey as possible. Even we have a house dog there, dog named Crockett, so that there's a pet to pet. We encourage them to study the Word. We encourage them to get bicycles for transportation until they can get their licenses back. Yes, we have a pool.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yes. And then this is our thrift store, and the thrift store operates on the donations from the community. And that money goes to help sponsor Destiny House. And it also gives our people an opportunity to serve. Because if we are not serving, then we are not disciples. So this helps learn that it's not all about me, it's about others. And not only do we help the community by giving them good prices in things that we have for sale, but we give them an opportunity to clean out their closets and their storage spaces and let the recovery ministry make some extra monies to help support the men that we're working with.
You know, what I love about this too is we're seeing all this, all these three locations, the church, the Destiny House and thrift store are close to each other, correct? In terms of location. Give us location.
Yeah, the church is at 405 First Avenue Southwest in Largo. Destiny House is just about 5 blocks from there. I don't give the exact address because it's their residence. And then if you take another 5 or 6 blocks from there at 1400 Seminole Boulevard, that's where our thrift store is.
Okay, this is a big undertaking for any church of any size, but you would have to have a team of volunteers. I know you have some great staff that's with us here in the studio today, unseen.
Yes.
They're over there in the corner cheering you on.
Yes.
But volunteers, you said you get people to volunteer. Obviously, those even at Destiny House help work and give back to the community. So you need a team of volunteers to pull all this off, don't you?
Absolutely. And while they're volunteering, they're also engaging in ministry. We encourage them to pray with the people. If somebody comes into the store, pray with them, talk to them, engage with them, because that's how relationships are built, is through engaging with each other.
Yeah.
And it just gives more and more opportunity to touch lives. You wouldn't believe how many people have been prayed for, have gotten saved during a shopping experience where they thought they were coming out to buy pots and pans, and they found Jesus.
I absolutely love that. All right, talk to us a little bit more about the discipleship program. What actually happens? Kind of paint us a picture of what happens on a day-to-day with the residents. How are you getting them prepared to function, self-sufficiency?
Well, a lot of them come to us after they have gone through detox and they're clean, because we don't have the facilities available to go through detox. So they're clean and they're ready to serve Jesus. We make that a very clear thing. If you're not open to the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ, we're not for you. And they make that decision. They come in. We encourage them to find employment, but this is not a time in life to get a big job and work 60 hours a week. We want you to work. We want you to pray. We want you to study your Bible. We want you to go to devotion. We want you to get yourself built up. During that time, we help them get their licenses back, get back on track. If they're behind on child support, if they're behind on fines or whatever, we encourage them to budget, to get these things paid off so that when they leave us, whether it's in 6 months or we've had people stay with us 3 years, we want you to leave and we want it to be a success. And God has blessed us with some amazing success stories. Dads have been reunited with their children, with their spouses, with family that had cut them off because of the problems they went through. They got tremendous restoration for their lives, and they leave there knowing they can make it. A lot of them stay in the church and still stay active. Some of them move back to where they used to live. And we have even had wonderful success story is one of the gentlemen that have came through has believed so much in what we do. He has started his house, and we now have part 1 and part 2 in the discipleship program because it's working.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that. Okay, I want to ask on a personal note, what made you and your husband take all this on? Has this been a lifelong, a ministry long? You've done a lot of different things in ministry. This is a huge undertaking, all of the arms of ministry that you do at the church. Why is this important to you to do?
Our family, our extended family, which is huge, have lost people to drug overdoses, have lost people to where their lives have got so out of control. They've ended up in prison. They've had rough times. And so we have decided that let's take back what the enemy has stole. Let's speak into the lives of those that are here that want to change and do that because we want to win them back into the kingdom. We want to take what the enemy meant for bad and turn it around for good and see people get restoration. Our whole thing is just restoration to each other, restoration to God, restoration to the families, and see them that they make a life change, an eternity change.
So are you seeing those that go through the program then, discipleship program, are they funneling back into your church where they become an active member of the church too? Is it all together? Or are they kind of separate? It's not a prerequisite if they go separate way, but are you trying to bring them into are they all working together with the church?
A lot of them have bonded and come in as family. I'm the mother to way more people than I gave birth to because of it.
I love
but because of it, some of them stay and some of them move on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of them fall. But they'll come right back and say, we need help again. Can we do this again? Yes.
So you've had some of that and you've had them
Yes.
just, again, come back, work with them again.
Yes. Yes.
That's to your credit. That is to your credit that you will do that. All right. This is like I said, an undertaking to do all of this. How can our viewers come alongside you and help? What can they do to help?
Well, there's always that thing called cash.
Yes.
Okay. If they wanted to donate to the ministry, we are
Yeah.
not under any grants or any funding. Everything has been self-sufficient through Jehovah Jireh, our provider.
Yeah.
But if you would like to give financially, you can give into the ministry. You could donate resellable items that you have. And if you're a thrifty shopper, by all means, come in and say hi and look at the wonderful things we have to sell and to recycle and repurpose back into the community.
Yeah. Those are so many different ways people can help. So do you have a sense of, I'm kind of throwing this question at you. How many have come through your doors to help, particularly in the discipleship program? How many people have you helped? Or even an estimate?
Yeah. Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Some of
Wow.
them stay a day, a week, a month, or like I said, up to 3 years. But because it's a revolving door, it touches a lot. And people will come back to us and say, I don't know if you remember me, but I was here 5 years ago and God has helped me. And that just warms my heart and say, okay, Lord, I know we're on the right track.
And would you say that you have some support from the community around you too? Have you had a good response?
We have had a very good response from the community donating to the thrift store. And we've got good community connections for people who want to come into Destiny House. They reach out to me. We do a basic screening. Then they meet with our
You get
counselor.
referrals. You're getting
Yes.
referrals.
Yes. Sometimes we even take people that are coming out of jail that want to get back into the community because they need help too. They've made a mistake. And who
Yeah.
are we to say, well, we have to hold this against you because?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, I want to thank you, Pastor Debbie. I've been doing this show. We have long-term viewers that know it's been 24 years. I did not know until I was made aware all that you are doing. I drive by the church all the time, but I was made aware of what you do, and it's an amazing thing. So I want to say we are supporting you, and definitely want to be praying for you, and hope our viewers can as well. Thank you for being on the show today. Appreciate it. And wonderful to meet you. And I hope those of you watching that you will get behind this ministry. Pastor Debbie shared with you a variety of ways. Obviously, financial support that you could, and the thrift store is huge. If you could just go to the thrift store, that's a big thing that they can do, that you can do to help them. So we'll be right back with more Bay Focus. Here's some information how you can contact Liberty Worship Center. Well, I want to thank my guests today, Liberty Worship Center. Wow, what an amazing church. If you're looking for a church home that has a heart for the community, you want to look them up in Largo. And then Isaiah Village, thanks to them so much what they're doing for families of disabilities. And thank you for tuning in this week. I want to hear from you. On the screen, you can see how you can connect with Bay Focus on our social media, how you can email me. I want you to have a wonderful week and a blessed week ahead, and we will see you next week on Bay Focus. God bless.